part of something that I'm going to mention. I have done something similar previously in relation to, sorry guys, just don't have my notes there. In relation to confidence, but I think this is a major one. It's important, confidence in relationships and friendships. And the reason why, I think it's very important because it's difficult to stand your ground, express how you feel, and to some extent you do need to be a little confident in yourself to be able to say anything along those lines or anything in relation to that. So why confidence and why relationships? So the reason why I picked this is because I personally have struggled in friendships and relationships when it's come to being confident in what I want to say and what I would like to do about it. And it's not easy. It's really not easy to say to someone, how you feel, whether you feel good about something, you feel bad about something that you think is going to cause an issue. It's not easy. And to some extent, you do need to be, okay with whatever is going to happen because of it. And I feel obviously if your relationship or friendship is really, really strong, nothing's going to come about it except growth and improvement, which is very important. But it's difficult. So in saying that, I think firstly what confidence means to me in this relation is that I can sit down with a person, a friend or whoever, and say, this is how I feel. I'm not sure how you're going to take it, but this is my opinion on a specific matter. I feel very strongly about it. I want to address it, and I want your thoughts and your opinions on it. That is probably the most effective way of communication. And it's probably the most confident that you need to be in that kind of situation. It is nerve-wracking. I mean, I do struggle with anxiety and everything, but sometimes it is important to put yourself in those situations to build on your level of confidence. The more exposure that you put yourself through a situation like that, the more chances that you're going to be more open and more communicative, and that's what fosters a good friendship and good relationship. Like I said, it's not easy. It's never been easy, and I think when I was younger, I struggled a lot more, and I always thought deflecting or not dealing with something along those lines, was the best way, and it's not it. It's not that. And my communication skills had purely to do with my confidence in myself. I was not a confident person. I could not tell a friend, you've done this, or I could not tell a person I was in a relationship, you've done that. And it boiled down to my confidence and my insecurities within myself, but it was related to, who I thought of as a person. So in essence, it took a really long time to build on myself without anyone's influence around me and work on I'm still working on it, but to work on my confidence to a point where it's like I am comfortable with what X, Y, and Z person may say or do, and I'm okay with that outcome. So if I can give you guys, a level of experience, an experience that I've been through in terms of confidence, is that throughout my life, I've only realized that I needed to work on it when I was in university. I was put in social situations that were very, very, very nerve-wracking. It was very hard to get through. I could not hold a conversation. I could not even make eye contact. Whether it was a guy or a girl, I could not do that. It was really, really difficult for me. So I actively put myself in situations where I had to go out and make communication, make conversation, talk to girls, talk to guys, talk to people, and build on my, personality and my character. And it took a really, really long time. There was even situations that, for me, I would, weigh up the pros and cons and say, okay, let's try it like this. Let me try this. Let me do it like this. Let me try work on saying things like this. And it's difficult. It is so, so difficult, especially when you think you're introverted, but you've got this side that wants to come out, and it's difficult because you have anxiety as a barrier or as a boundary that's stopping you. But in that part, my advice would be is to try those levels of putting yourself out there. Take a situation where you're comfortable in the environment and try and expose yourself to a social situation that's difficult. So going back to what I was saying was that I've worked on this side, on this confidence side of mine, where I had a voice. I was not insecure about the way I looked or who I was or what I said or the type of person that I am. And then I was in a situation where I saw myself regressing. Going back to being a passive person, submissive, taking whatever the person's saying to me and just processing it by myself and not dealing with it. And that for me was a huge, huge eye opener. I did not want to be part of that. I did not want to be part of a situation where I could see myself going backwards. All that stuff that I have learned, I am not unlearning because I care about X, Y, and Z, position in my life, and that's never what it should be like. A person should never, a friend or a relationship should never take you back to a person that you don't want to go back to. No one should go backwards. You should only go forwards. And look at those situations in your life. Look at the friendships, the relationships. Look at those situations. And if you are that person that you've worked really well in the direction that you want to be, and now you're feeling like I am not that person. I'm going back to the person that I was a couple years ago, or the person that I outgrew, and this situation's making me like that again. And then reevaluate how important that friendship or relationship is in your life, and sit down and communicate. Like, this is what's happening. I don't want to be this person. I don't want to work backwards to the person that I was. I want to work forwards, and I want to work forwards with you. Work forwards with you as a friend, as a relationship, as a partner, whatever it may be. And for me, if they're open for that, joint growth, then 100% go for it. But never lose yourself in that situation. Never give up that person that you have worked so hard for, or that you have developed so hard for, to only go backwards. It's not good for you. It's not good for the situation that you're in, and it's not good for your future. Confidence is really, really, really important. It's really important for, work situations, personal situations, just overall self-morale. Being confident radiates a level of, I'm trying to look for the right word, perfection. I'm not saying everybody needs to be perfect, but for you, that would be the perfect situation. And it's really, really important that you want to be your best self for yourself. So I really hope this video was helpful and insightful. Please like, share, comment, drop any, if you have anything that you want to talk to me about, put in the comments. I also have an Instagram page, which is aashiqui_unraveled. You can drop me an email at aashiquidmakan @gmail.com. If you want any advice on certain things, if you want me to talk about any certain topics, because right now I'm going on topics that are close to me. But if I have a situation that I can be relatable to 100%, I can always give my my take on it and what I've been through and how I can help you through that. But yeah, I really appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the interaction that I get. It's really helpful and really keeps me motivated, and it really makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And don't forget to be smart, be sexy, be successful, and be strong.